Shalom,
Here.
everyone. We're in Vayyaqhel, Haftarat Vayyaqhel, which is actually the latter part of First Kings for the Ashkenazi tradition. This is the Sephardic and Hasid tradition, verses 13 to 26. As you guys know, if you want to raise a hand or mark up the board, here's how you do it. And this is a little itty bitty verse getting us started. Who wants to read this one?
Okay.
Okay, Eileen, go ahead. All right. Sorry, I saw your hand.
Okay. Vayyeshechar Hamelech Shlomo Beyachat et uh, Hiram um, Mi Mitzter
Mitzor.
Mitzah.
Mitzor. Right. Vayishlach hamelech Shlomo. Which melech are we talking about? Shlomo. Vayikach et Hiram Mitzor. All right. So the mi with the dagesh right there represents what word?
Mean.
From.
Min. From.
Mean, yes.
It's a strange looking min, but use your imagination. There we go. From. So we've got from Tzor, the city of Tyre. Where is Tyre?
Lebanon.
Up in Lebanon, where the cedars are.
Hmm.
And Vayishlach is what form?
Vayyaqhel.
Of course.
Vayyaqhel.
Yod tells us. The Yod tells us the built-in subject is?
He.
Good. Exactly.
And he sent.
He sent. Very good.
Also, and the Melech, also the King Solomon sent.
Very good. So there's the subject. Per usual, verb comes first, subject comes second. And then Shlomo, he's our object, right? No.
No, the king.
No,
Melech.
it's just the king. It's the one and the
word.
same.
Don't do that.
Like Jerry, my barber, right?
Yeah.
King, Melech, Shlomo. Vayikach is also Vayyaqhel. There's a letter missing. What letter's missing?
Noon.
Lamed.
Lamed. Very good. Lamed.
Oh, Lamed,
It's the only
Like
verb that has a missing lamed. What can I say? There has to be some
Unless
wild
it's
card.
Nifal and then it's Nilkach.
Right. Exactly. Nilkach is the Nifal form. Okay, so missing lamed, and he took or he fetched or he got Hiram, some guy named Hiram, from Tyre. And oh, that's a big one. Notice that it overflows a little bit over here. Who wants to read this
I can.
monstrosity? Go ahead.
I can when you want.
Thomas, go ahead.
Okay. Ben Isha אלמנה הוא ממטה נפתלי ואביו איש צורי חורש נחושת וימלא את החוכמה ואת התבונה ואת הדעת לעשות כל מלאכה בנחושת ויבוא אל המלך שלמה ויעש את כל מלאכתו.
Okay, very good. I put on here 1, 2, 3, 4 stress marks.
Oh,
right.
Yes.
So on each of these.
No. There is a
You're talking about this, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Is that it? Does that tell us where to put the stress in the word? I'm afraid not. There are a couple of cancellation marks that don't tell us where the stress goes. This is one of them. This is one. This is one. This is one. I think all the other ones here tell us where the stress goes. So the point is, how can we know where the stress is? Look at this word somewhere else in scriptures, or look at the pattern, the structure of the word. And so nechoshet has the stress here. We can tell because of that.
Except that that's basal. So if it's basal, does that change it?
Okay,
Yeah,
you're talking
Nechoshet.
about this one being pausal or this one being pausal?
No, the one with the etnach.
Okay,
That's
the one with the etnach. Well, look, they're the same, right? Shva, cholam, segol. Shva, cholam, segol. So there was no vowel lengthening. There was no change in the vowel pattern.
Yeah, I
And
don't
plus
know
this,
why.
well, why what?
Yeah, I don't know.
No. All I'm saying is that this cancellation mark, this trope mark, which is also called segol, doesn't tell you where the stress is. And so
Yes.
if we want to look to see what the stress is, we'll have to look somewhere else like this one right here. It's the same vowel pattern, so we don't have to, we're not talking about a pausal form that's different than the regular form. We're just talking about a single form that doesn't change in pausal. And but anyway, yeah, so we've got what was the other one? Hada'at. That has an two patachs. That's also a seglet form. And then Vayya'as. And what was and the Nechoshet, exactly. But you got the Kamatz Katan here, here, and here, and I'm very happy about that. Okay, Ben Isha. Okay, so we're still talking about this Hiram guy, right? Ben Isha, son of a woman, hopefully. Almana. Oh, okay. So now we're talking about a woman who is a widow, that is Hiram, he is a son of a widow. Mi Mate Naphtali. Wait, I thought he was from Tyre. Well, I guess he can be from Naphtali and live in Tyre. The Aviv Ish Tzori. So maybe his mom was from Naphtali and his dad was from Tyre. I don't know. Choresh Nechoshet, a design, I guess artisan or artificer. I don't know what that word is. Of bronze. Vayimale. What binyan is this?
Nifa?
Yeah, there's the trifecta right there. Nifal.
Yeah. Yes, right.
From the root male, to be full. He was filled. Et hachochma. Is that the direct object marker?
No, it's ways.
no.
No way it could be the direct object marker because Nifal doesn't take a direct object. It's got to be with. He was filled with chochma and with tavuna. What's the root of tavuna?
Bean.
Bean.
Either bean or
bean,
bun.
yes.
Exactly. Either bean or
Yeah,
bun. It's the same root. Ve'et hada'at, and with knowledge or cunning. Lasot kol melacha, which looks an awful lot like melech or malach, but it's not. Melacha is
to work.
yeah,
Right.
it's kind of like your vocation, your calling, your duty. The way you I read one time that there are some experts that believe this is somehow related to the root halach, and that lamed and hay swapped, and then hay turned into an aleph, and this whole jazz. Maybe, maybe not, but that would basically be the entirety of how you walk out your life, your vocation. Okay, maybe. Usually, when a noun has a mem at the front and a hay at the end, it's a location. So that's kind of interesting to try to fit that into that pattern. So he was doing work, all kinds of work in Nechoshet. Vayavo el hamelech Shlomo. He came. Vayas et kol melachto. Is this a quiesced aleph?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it should have probably been two shvas right here. Melachto, but quiesced aleph. Nope, not anymore.
Melachto?
Now it's melachto, as if the aleph weren't even there. Okay, well, that's pretty straightforward. Who wants to read next? Cheryl, you said you wanted to read earlier. Do you want to read this one?
Sure. ויצר את שני העמודים נחושת 18 אמה. קומת העמוד האחד וחוט 12 אמה, יסוף את העמוד השני.
Very good. Vayatzar Man, it looks like we're missing a root letter here.
Yod, I think. Yatzar.
Nun, maybe?
Maybe Tur, maybe.
Yeah, if there's no dagesh in the tzadi, that for me
It
rules
can't be
out
a nun.
rules
No.
out a yod tzadi resh and a nun tzadi resh.
Mhm.
So
Ay, ay, ay.
tzal, I wonder if this would be tzur,
Mhm.
Tur, I think.
vayatzal,
Ah,
tzur.
Tzur.
Is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
either?
Yatzur.
Well, I don't know. Either
Yatzur.
tzur or
Le-
tzar.
Is it Lamed?
Letzayer, leyatzer, leyatzer.
Letzayer, letzayer. Maybe.
Leyatzer or leyatzer is to
Let
form. To
well,
form, right?
right. Yatzar is to form or create.
Mm-hmm.
Yitzirati is creativity or creative, and then litzayer in modern Hebrew means to draw.
Mm.
Let's see.
So,
What we could do is just go to some software and look it up. What is this for?
sometimes
It's a
the yod
Tzur.
just drops out, right? Sometimes
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's a double yod, it just drops.
correct. Because the yod turns like into it's more like a vowel than it is a consonant. Sure. So if
Yeah.
we go to
So
First
My
Kings 7, 15? Let's see what
my
they say
program
here.
says Tzur.
It says it's tzur.
Yeah.
Sur.
Well, let's see what this one says. Maybe it says the same thing. Yeah, it says it's tzur, to bind, besiege, confine, cramp, show, house of forms. Ah, okay. Look, when I see this,
Mhm.
Mhm.
I see multiple definitions.
Mm.
Look, why do we have multiple definitions? Why is it if you're going to have multiple definitions, they should at least be close to one another so you could say, "Oh yeah, the meaning in this word drifted over time." But when you have completely different meanings, what should you suspect?
Maybe they
They
have a
don't,
different root.
I
or they
heard two
don't know, and
answers. Okay, well, they don't know. Annie, what was your answer? Tell me again.
I said maybe they have a different root.
Mm-hmm. You're
The
getting
letter.
warmer. What do you mean by that?
I mean,
Mhm.
maybe, two different ayin or two different vowels
two different,
tzadi.
You're an all-star. You're an
different eyes.
all-star. Okay. So how many options do we have for tzadi?
Tzad Reshi. Sorry.
No. Let's assume for a second that the root
Okay.
is tzadi vav resh.
Yes.
But then Ani said, well, certain consonants represent more than one, excuse me, certain letters represent more than one original consonant, spoken consonant.
Mhm.
Much like in English, C can represent a K sound or an S sound,
Mhm.
but it's still the same letter, right? So that's what Annie's asking. She says, well, what if it's representing a different consonant? And I likes that. How many choices do we have with tzadi? Does it represent two letters, two sounds,
Two, I think.
or three?
Three.
Okay, so the so-called S with a dot under it,
Yeah.
is the first option. This is what became the ultimate pronunciation ts.
Mhm.
But we have two other options. There's also th, and there's also
Yes.
z.
So.
So these two in
Mhm.
Aramaic turned into a tet, but in Hebrew, all three of these became tzadi. So I think you're on the right path, Annie, that that we're looking at multiple
Mhm.
original consonants, one that has to do with hostility, one that has to do with form. And I'm
Mhm.
sure there was one more. Tsara. Maybe it was tsar or tsara.
Mhm.
Anyway, but in order to look that up, I would go to what's his name? Klein's dictionary. Try to find the etymology. Maybe in Arabic it still has the d or z instead of the th sound.
Mhm.
But yeah, spot on. Great insight. Where was it? So, Vayatzal את שני העמודים to Nechoshet. heavy pillars made out of bronze. You said Shmona,
Shmoneh.
but it's Shmoneh Esrei Amma. Is Amma a feminine seglet?
Can be,
No, usually a seglet has the stress on the first syllable, right?
but it's a
But a
But
feminine
that's
won't. A feminine
oh
won't.
yeah.
it's a thing. Feminine.
It looks to me like it's probably from the root Aleph Mem Mem, where the two mems assimilate together as a strong dagesh,
Mhm.
and then it's got the feminine ending.
Okay,
Maybe,
so,
yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
It's
Mhm.
okay. It's a measurement. Well, it's the same
Measurement.
measurement for seed. I read that it's
Seed?
like for merchant the seed, an amma of seed, like whatever
Are you saying seed?
weight it is, or yeah, that's what I read. Not that it's translated seed, but it's the same kind of um how much an amma how much seed is in an amma. It's they use it for seed, like I don't know, like I don't
Okay.
know.
All right.
Sorry, I have a really bad headache, so I'm having
Oh, I'm
trouble
so
forming
sorry.
my
I'm so
words.
sorry. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take it easy on you. Komata Amud Ha'echad. Wait, so what's the height of the one pillar? Shmoneh. Okay, so it's 18 cubits.
Shmones.
That's tall. Wow. And v'chut 12. Oh, right. Chut. Okay, so there's an interesting theory that says that the word chet is related to the word chut. You think of like the word that represents the letter chet. Some people will say it's chet, like this, sin. And some people say, no, it probably comes from chut, a thread of some kind. Yasov. Okay, Yasov is what root? Has what root? Yasov?
Zavav, I think.
Savav. And what form? What form is Yasov?
Yiktor.
Okay. What binyan?
Kal.
Yep. Kal. Plain old Kal. What should have been was Yas Vov or Yasbov, something like that. But because the two bets collapsed, it becomes Yasov. Eta Amud Hasheni. All right, so help me understand here. Chut 12, so a line of 12 cubits goes around
I think
the
the
second
diameter.
pillar. That's a
They're
big
measuring
pillar.
the diameter of the pillar, I think.
That's huge.
The circumference of the pillar. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the big ones, right? For the temple.
Apparently at 12
Boaz
cubits.
and
Right, we're about to see the name of them. Yeah, that's right.
What was the other one? Yachin. Yeah.
Yachin.
Mhm.
All right. Annie, have you read yet?
Not yet.
Would you like? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. ושתי כותרות עשה לכת על לתת לתת על אשר העמודים מוצג נחושת 500 קומת הכותרת אחת ו500 קומת הכותרת השנית.
So we're getting the description of these pillars. Thank you. A keter. Does anyone know what a keter? A keter is? It's
a crown.
Yeah, like a king's crown. So here we have a koteret, which is, somehow related. It's the capital. It's the ornate top of the pillar. And there's a Bible version in Israel, which is called Haketer. The crown of an accomplishment, I guess, calling the Bible, like a crown. Anyway, that's called Keter. Maybe it's Keter Publishing, something like that. Ushte kotarot, 2 capitals, asa he made, latet al rashe ha'amudim. Mutzak nechoshet. Of course, they're made out of nechoshet. The whole thing's made out of nechoshet. That's a lot of nechoshet. Chamesh amot. So that's on top of the already 18 cubits. Now we've got 5 more cubits in the capital. Dang. קומת הכותרת האחת ו5 אמות קומת הכותרת השנית. Okay, so they're about the same size.
Mesh.
מה? What? 5. All right. And if you guys have any questions, please stop me. Otherwise, who's up next for Voldane, shalom.
Mutzak
Mutzak.
was a hofal, yeah? A hofal passive.
Yeah, hufal,
passive
hofal.
participle.
Right, it's passive because it's a hufal. And the root, I believe, is yatzak.
To pour.
So this is one of those where the yod just disappears without any trace. Voldane, would you like to read?
Yes, thank you.
All right, go ahead.
Sheva Kim Ma'a Shah Shay Say Vaka Gedi Lim Ma'a Say Sha Shay Rot La Kota Rot Asher Al Rosh Ha Mudim Shib La Koteret Ha Kat Reshi Shiva La Koteret Ha Sheni Neat.
Good. This one right here, could you read it again with the stress on the tav? La koteret.
La Koteret.
Yeah, exactly, because of the stress mark there. All right. What have we just read? Svachim. Not a very common word, is it? Some sort of nets, I guess chainmail, right? Svachim ase svacha. Oh, no, I'm thinking of a different word. Okay. Gdilim maase sharsherot. In modern Hebrew, what is a sharsheret?
Necklace.
Some sort of a chain, exactly. And lakotarot. Oh man, so they're going to decorate these column capitals. Asher al rosh ha'amudim, which is on top of the pillars. Shiva lakoteret ha'echat. 7 of them for the one capital. V'shiva lakoteret hashenit. Man, I really wish I could see how ornate that temple was. Maybe one day. All right, and let's see. Does anyone want to read? John, welcome. Do you want to read, bud?
I can do my best.
Please, that's all I ask.
Vayas et ha'amodim v'shni torim saviv al ha'sevach ha'ethat לכסות את הכותרות אשר על ראש הרימונים, וכן עשה Lakoteret. Hashanit.
Hashanit, very good. Only the vowels on this one right here. Just slow down and pronounce it one vowel at a time if you need to. How was it?
Hari Monim.
Good. Yeah, good. Harimonim, the pomegranates. So it's always fascinated me how the pomegranates play such a big role in the construction of the temple and also in the clothes of the high priest. Of course, everybody has a midrash as to why pomegranates are used because of the number of seeds. There are 613 seeds in it, and like, yeah, well, that's not true. I mean, there's a lot of seeds, but I don't know if that's the reason. Someone else would say something like, the collective of, I guess, the collective of all of the people of Israel all together producing fruit. I guess that's another way to interpret it. But anyway, rimonim are delicious. Vaya'as, what is missing in this word? Well, I say that that's not a good question. What root letter is missing in this word?
He at the end.
In the lexicon, or what was?
So
it was
if
a say
Yud at the end.
probably.
right, okay, so there's no vowel letter hey here.
Right.
Yes.
What root letter is missing?
Yod.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
At the
And
end
we
is
almost
yes.
never see the yod. It's always showing up as a hey. Okay, good. So the root is ein sin yod, having to do with do, make. Et ha'amudim ushne turim. Turim.
Is it like the plural of tor?
That's what I
'Cause-
was thinking. Like when you it's like waiting in line.
Yeah, well, tor, rows, like even when you're
Yeah,
making rows of
rows.
something, but I'm just wondering if the plural changes to a shurek from a colon.
It depends on if the vowel was originally
Yeah.
an oo sound that turned into an o. Could
Ah.
possibly.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I'm not
Historic.
sure. I'm not sure. Ushne turim saviv al hasvacha. There's that word again. The network ha'echat. Lichasot. All right. What letter's missing? What root letter's missing in this? Lichasot.
I think the
Aleph?
Aleph.
No. Kaba?
No,
Doch, yes, Kaba, Aleph. I think.
Wait, so you're
It's
saying
like
it's
Kiseh. It's the right, it's the same root like Kiseh.
you're saying kisei. Okay.
It's the
I think
same root
I was under the
to cover.
impression that okay.
It's the same root.
I was thinking that kisei was a loan word, whether from Aramaic or otherwise, but
Yeah.
I guess if you look this up in a dictionary, what would you look under? The
Mm-hmm.
verb.
Oh, so maybe kasa.
Yeah, exactly. You'd have to look up kasa, which indicates that it's got a missing yod, but Hebrew loves to swap yods for olives. So is there some connection between these two words? Let's check out an etymological dictionary to find out, but it is a possibility. But lichasot is
Kasa, yes,
what
right.
binyan is lichasot?
Infinitive construct.
Right. It is. What binyan is it?
Is it a PL because of the dagesh?
Yeah, absolutely. Shva patach dagesh. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's a PL. And this ot at the end is just how all the lamed yod verbs show up in the infinitive. Et kotarot asher al rosh harimonim. So there's this, let's see. So this network of, let's see, I'm going to try to piece this all together and make a mental image where he's making the pillars and the two rows around the network, and I guess that's the chainmail, the network on the one to cover the tops of the top of the pomegranates. I'm lost. I need a picture.
It's good.
I need a picture. I'm not really sure where this
The
stuff
crowns
goes.
to cover the crowns that are on the top.
You know what? I wonder if I do have a
of
picture.
the
What
rimonim of the pomegranates.
Oh, but this isn't First Kings. I don't have one of those, do I? First Kings. Do I have? I've got some materials here that I wonder whether it would have some pictures in the back. That would be just amazing if it did, and it doesn't. Ugh, you gotta be kidding me. Nope. They have some maps, and that's it. Dang it.
No pictures.
No pictures. So there is this amazing book that I saw when I was in Israel, but I never got a copy of it. And it was all about the design and construction of the temples. And it was like it had transparency sheets, so you could like peel away each layer and see all the detail. Beautiful book, but anyway, that'd be great if I had it right now, and I don't. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to scratch my head on this one then. Okay, yeah, I don't see much else to. I mean, like I said, this reading is kind of vanilla, straightforward, unless you can imagine, I guess, this description and what it would have looked like. I don't think I have the brain power for it. All right, who wants to read this little itty bitty verse? I feel like there's probably more people than
I can when you. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Eileen.
Let's see.
Eileen.
Eileen. Well, Eileen had her hand up. Eileen, do you want to read this one? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Vekorot Sher al Rosh Hama Udim Ma'asot Maho Mala Ma
Are you on Ma'aseh?
Ma'ase
Okay.
Ma'ase She U Shem
Shushan.
Shusham
Yeah.
Shusham Ba'ulam Arba Mot.
That's right. V'chotarot asher al rosh ha'amudim ma'aseh Shushan ba'ulam. Okay, ulam. It's calling the porch. I guess in modern Hebrew that would be like a hall or a hall. What do you call it? Dihalle. Like an event center or something. And then Shushan, that reminds me of Song of Songs. Shushana, Shushan. Like, aren't there? No, there are some psalms that claim to be of the tune of something Shushan, like the Lily of the Valley, maybe. All I'm trying to do here is create connections so that it's easier to remember. Shushan. Man, I had a friend whose name was Shushan.
Yes.
Ba'amot. All right. Who
Okay.
wants to?
Okay.
Thomas. What's that? Did you have something to add?
Oh, no,
Share?
yeah, no,
I
yeah,
can
I
do
just
it.
took a picture of a picture on my computer of what Yochin and Boaz, these amudim with all the stuff on them, looks like at the top also. I just don't know how to put it in the chat. I could
Well,
just send it to
Drag it.
Telegram.
you could send it to the Telegram, right?
Yeah.
In the chat, it says that is it something you found online or something on your phone?
Yeah, no, I just Googled images of Yochin and Boaz.
Well, what you could do is share the link in the chat, like
The
the URL link.
Oh, yeah.
That would work.
Yeah, that will work. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm not
Thomas, do you
thinking
want to do?
straight.
Thomas, did
Yes,
you want to
I
read?
can.
Go ahead.
Yes. Okay, sorry. Vechotarat. Sorry. Vechotarot. Nebechotarot.
Mhm.
על שני העמודים, גם ממעל מלאומת הבטן אשר לעבר, oh sorry, was it? Okay, השבחה
Right.
והרימונים 200 טורים זביב על הכותרת השנית. Oh,
Mhm.
סביב.
Saviv, exactly. And
Sorry.
okay, what's the difference between this and that? Why is it repeated? Why, or it's changed a little bit? This is a digital notation to let us know that there's a difference in how it's written in the scrolls versus how it's supposed to be read.
One has the definite article and the other
Exactly.
does not.
Yes.
Right, right. And so it seems, let's see, which one is which? I guess this one is the way that the scribes want us to read it.
Mhm.
This is the way that it's actually written in a scroll. So this one is called the Ketiv,
Kore, Ketiv?
Ketiv.
right?
Ketiv.
This is the Ketiv, how it's written, and this is the Kere, how it's supposed to be read, or an E in there, like that. So there are some differences in the Bible where the scribes go, yeah, we know that this should be different, but we can't, God forbid, we can't add a letter to the Torah. So we're just going to continue the mistake and just tell the readers to make sure to read it this way. So it's a pretty interesting stance to take, but I guess I'm happy for it. Otherwise, they would have started changing things willy-nilly. And where is a quiesced aleph on this page?
Matime.
Matayim.
Mata.
Where is a seglet on this page?
Akoteret.
Sorry, say again.
Oh, koter. Koter. Oh, koter. Are you looking for?
Baton?
Okay, beten.
Yeah.
That's a seglet. Hint: there are more than just the one.
Is it Ma'al? Oh,
Okay,
no.
ma'al is also a seglet. The ayin creates the a instead of e. Okay, another
Is
one.
ever? Is ever?
Ever, exactly. Ever is
Oh,
also
ever.
a seglet. When you see a seglet that has a tsere, that betrays what flavor seglet it was. You know what I mean by that? Whether it was an a, an e, or an u seglet originally. Like if we see the word beten, we have no idea what the original letter was. Was it an a or an e? But as soon as you put it into the construct form with a suffix on the end, then it becomes bitno. Bitno. And that shows that it's an I flavored seglet. This is the original form. Beaten.
So the ever under the
Exactly.
ayin
When you have
isn't.
when you have a tsere under the first root letter, that is an automatic indication that is an E. So if you wanted to say his crossing over or something like that, then it would have to be ivro. Ivro.
Oh.
And another example of that would be sefer. Also has a tsere. So you would say his book is sifro. Very good. So the pattern koteret looks and feels an awful lot like a seglet ending. Technically, I don't think it is, but it still looks like one. So, so I'm not going to say that. Okay, are we good to move on? All right, who's up for reading next?
I'll read.
All right, go ahead, Vildane.
Vayyaqhel at Ha'amudim Le'ulam Ha'hakal Vayyaqhel at Ha'amud Ha'mani Vayikra at Shamo Yakin Vayyaqhel at Ha'amud Hase Mali Vayikra at Shemok Boad.
Boaz, exactly.
Boaz.
All right, there's a particular verb on here that shows up three times. Vayyaqhel. Right? Vayyaqhel. What tell me about this verb. Anything you
Oh,
can.
this is a Vayyaqhel.
Vayyaqhel. Good. We
The
can
root
tell
the
because of
root
the
is,
ba patach dagesh. Go ahead.
I think the binyan is he feel.
He feel. Can you tell us why you think it's he feel?
I think because he feel has a shortened form. If because I remembered if it's binyan car, it should be Vayyaqhel.
Very good. May I offer a little bit of perspective? What about this one? Let me see. Okay. Is this also he feel? Looks like it has the same pattern, right?
Maybe not.
No.
And
No. Your answer is
sure.
correct. Your answer is correct that the Vayakim is a he feel. But then what I'm doing is I'm showing a counterexample. This one over here is not he feel.
Oh.
So what's going on? Both of these have something in common. It's a reduced I vowel. Well, it's a shortened I vowel. So why do we have an I vowel over here? Well, the root is kum. Where does the I vowel come from? You said it, he feel. But over here, what's the root? Shin yod resh, sheer, to sing, right?
Yes.
You could
Ah.
also use sim, right? Sim is also sin yod mem. So vayasem would have the same pattern, but it's not he feel. It is
binyan car.
it's binyan kal. And the reason that it has this pattern is because it has a hollow yod that shortened in the Vayyaqhel. Same reason as the hollow yod up here, except that's a he feel yod. So I'm just showing you two different forms and how one is he feel and one is not. The difference between the two is that hollow root letter. Kum has the vav, so we know it's he feel. Sim and shir don't, they're kal. And of course it gets apocrypated. In fact, that shortening of the vowel is the apocompation, and it moves the stress forward. Vayyaqhel. And so that means, and he caused to stand up. That is, he set it up, he erected it. Ha'amudim leolam ha'hechal. Does anyone remember what the meaning of this loan word hechal originally was? It's a Sumerian loan word. It's not originally Hebrew. It's a Sumerian loan word that means big house.
Oh,
Big house.
because
And of course, that in Hebrew is borrowed to mean something different, like the big house of your God, right? A temple. I guess it could also be a like a king's palace. Hechal. Vayakam et amud hayman. What is missing from this word? There's something that should be there, but it's not. Or I should say we expect something to be there, but it's not. Just one little point.
oh,
That's a definite article. Hayimani. Interesting that it's not Hayimini. Hayimini. Benyamin. Benyamin. Oh, Yamin.
Because it's Skinner Levy.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah. So those certain letters, when they have a schwa attached, will oftentimes just omit the dagesh. Vayikra et shmo, and he called his name Yachin. What does Yachin mean?
yeah.
To prepare
Yeah.
or establish.
Yeah, I
maybe?
think like kun would mean to establish something. So yachin would be the he feel. making something be established or causing it to be, so to prepare. Yachin. Vayakem et ha'amud ha'smali. And it's not small, it's smali. That's the word when it stands alone is small, but here it's smali. Maybe that has to do with the Canaanite shift from A to O. Vayikra et shmo Boaz or Boaz. All right, what's the mean? Here's the kicker. What's Boaz's name? What does it mean?
In
It
strength.
mean in him is strength.
In
That's
strength.
that's the midrashic interpretation.
Oh.
The
What, in
midrash
him is
says,
strength?
yeah, Bo in him,
Uh-huh.
Az.
Which is
See, it's Oz, not Az. Az is an adjective. If you want to describe someone as strong, you can call them Az, and it is a geminate root. But if it's a noun, then it would be Oz, again with a geminate root. So it was an original short vowel like this, Kamatskatan Oz, and that's your seglet. Now, if you want to say his strength, it would be Uzo, right? So this is the noun, Oz or Oz. Az is an adjective. But also Bo, that's not the way Bo is spelled.
In him, yes.
Bo requires a vav, Bo, because the vav actually comes from Ehu. This vav is what that vav turns into. It was originally consonantal. So you can't just lop it off. So this is what's called a midrashic interpretation. In him is strength. That is not the meaning of Boaz. Apparently, the meaning of Boaz is liveliness. Look, it's a seglet of its own. Look at a root. Look at a root like rochav. See, it's the same pattern. Oh ah, oh ah. The guttural produces the ah. The o is your seglet flavor. So that means the original word of rochav would be rochv, something like this, rochv. So that means the original form of this would have been boz, boz, however that's pronounced. Now, of course, there would have been an original case ending here, so it'd be like bozo, bozo, or something like that. But the point is, it's a seglet.
And so how will you translate that?
Because it's a seglet, it has to be a noun. And its meaning, apparently, is liveliness. Liveliness. Is there an E in there? Lively. I think there should be an E right there. Lively. I don't know. My English apparently is atrocious. Barely speak the language, right?
I think there is an E.
I think so too. Otherwise, it'd be liveliness. All right. Let's see. Who wants to read next? Oh, Cheryl, go ahead.
Okay. ועל ראש העמודים מעשה שושן, ותיתום מלאכת העמודים. מלאכת העמודים, it's construct, yeah.
Good. Melechet is the construct. And you know I'm going to ask you about this verb, right? That was a timid laugh.
Vetitom.
Vatitom.
Okay. Yeah, tom means to tamam means to finish. I think it's a yeah.
You just said tamam.
A geminate.
Okay.
Vetitam and finished will be vatitam. It's Vayyaqhel.
Okay.
And they will be those girls, those amudot.
Wouldn't that be tav at the front, na at the end?
Taton, yeah, taton. Yeah, it should be.
I don't see a na at the end.
So.
What else could it be?
Let's see.
Okay, so you said it's a Vayyaqhel, which means this has to be a Vayyaqhel letter. Great. So we have a tav at the front. Do we
Mhm.
have anything at the end?
Um,
The only thing that you could put at the end at this point would be an oo to mean you all, or a na to mean either they or you ladies, and neither one is there. So just a tav at the front. So what is tav at the front? What can that mean?
Two
you,
or
like two,
three,
2MS,
3FS.
and 3FS.
Those are your two options. So what's your subject?
Oh, what the work?
The work, malechet.
Yeah.
Male-
So 3FS malechet is the root of vatitom. Now for the kicker. What binyan?
Tamam.
T.
Tamam. Carl, I'm thinking. Titon.
PL? Yekton.
You know what? I think you're right. I was
Titon.
going to say it's not call, but I think you're right. It is call. Okay, yeah. I'm just looking at how it whether
If
it
it's
translates as a
geminate.
passive. It is geminate. So that
Yeah,
means what
you
we're
were
looking
thinking
at
like
is
a Nifa?
oh, of course I
because
was,
of
but
the-
that
yeah.
couldn't possibly see what we have is a strong dagesh here, and we have the e, but not an ah. So like e ah, that's nifal, right? So why do we have a strong dagesh in the tav? The second tav, right? This dagesh is just because of Vayyaqhel. Why do we have to get a dagesh there?
Does the dagesh ever move over from the missing dagesh at the end of a geminate? Does that ever happen?
If I understand what you're saying correctly, you're asking, can a letter back assimilate in a
Yeah,
dagesh?
that's what I'm wondering.
Yes. It's not as frequent, but it does exist. So that means what we're
Okay.
looking at here would be va tit mom is what it should have been, right? Like this. These assimilate together, shoving your O back one. And now the mem has assimilated, well, excuse me, the mem back assimilated into the tav. There we go. Maybe I should put it that way. Let's fix that. There we go. This one back assimilated. And now we have vatitom. Vatitom. So yes, it is, I think you're right. It is kal binyan. And tom, I thought tamam had I thought it had kind of a state of being meaning to it.
Yeah, to be finished or something.
To be
finished.
complete or to be finished or something like that, even though it doesn't look like it has the state of being yiktol form. So whatever, there's that. Maybe it's not treated like a state of being. But anyway, yeah, so that 3FS is the subject and vatitom is a call vayiktol from tamam.
Fun. That was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Ooh, here we get another ktiv, what's written versus what's read. All right. Annie, did you want to read?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Vayas et hayam mutzak eser ba'ama mi sfato ad sfato agol saviv vechamesh ba'ama komato so I don't have to read uk'e, right?
Let's see. Yeah, okay, this is what's written, and this one is what they want you to read it as. So if you follow the tradition, you go with this one.
Yeah. Vayyaqhel shloshim ba'ama yasov oto saviv.
So what's the difference between these two then? Ukve and vikav.
Oh, kav.
Yeah, what's kav?
Oh.
When you're in Israel and you have to catch a bus, you catch kav and then a number like kav shvaisve, right? You're looking for line 17, bus 17. You would say kav shvaisve. So usually a kav has to do with a line or a run, a circuit of some kind. So here they're talking about the kav that goes all the way around the lip or the brim of what they're calling a sea. It's a giant container. Vayas et hayam, and he made the sea, or basically a big container that holds a bunch of water. Mutzak, it's a cast sea made out of metal. Eser ba'ama, so 10 cubits misfato, from the brim, from the lip, ad sfato, to the other lip. Agol, what's an igul?
Circle.
A circle, exactly. So agol, what pattern is that? Uh-oh.
Tautological
Infinitive.
You're right. It is the same pattern as an
Absolute.
infinitive absolute.
So-
Uh-oh. I was thinking that it's also the pattern of some adjectives like gadol. Or we could argue that gadol,
Kadosh.
or
Kadosh.
yeah, kadosh, exactly. Kadosh is another
Oh.
one. Kadosh we know is well, no, both of them are infinitive. So anyway, there's a theory that says maybe the infinitive absolute and these adjectives are related, or they come from two different patterns. But this one appears to be an adjective because we're describing it as being a goal, round. Saviv, about v'chamesh ba'ama komato, so it's 5 cubits high. That is huge.
Mm.
V'kav, and the line, shloshim ba'ama, 30 cubits. Got it. Yasovoto saviv. Okay, what is the approximate value of the number pi?
3.17.
3.141592653589793284626. Whatever it is, it's infinite number. But according to this passage, what's the approximate value of pi?
Oh.
If it's 10 cubits across and it's round and it's 30 cubits around, then that means the Bible thinks that pi equals 3. What? That can't be right. The Bible's inerrant. There's no way. Pi certainly doesn't equal 3. How can we solve this so-called contradiction, discrepancy? Easy. If you're looking down at the container, you can say that from here to here is 10, and that from here to here is 30, because the width of the brim is a handbreadth. Does that make sense? So don't let anybody tell you that the Bible is stupid because it thinks that pi equals 3. You tell them, no, it's a handbreadth and width. That's not a problem. There's that Yasov again, Saviv, Sfatos, Sfatos. Okay, I think we're good. Who wants to read next?
I can maneuver. Okay.
All right, Voldone, go ahead. Anatoly, Voldone, just a minute.
Yes.
Anatoly hasn't read yet, and he's got his hand
Okay.
up. Let me let him read, please.
Thank you. Okay. Ufikaim matachat lis pator saviv sovivim oto es okay sovivim oto es eser ba'ama makifit et hayam סביב שני טורים חפקאים יצוקים בצוקתו.
Bikutsato. Bitsukoto. Wait a second. Are there?
Bitsukoto. Okay.
It looks to me. Okay. So these are both coming from the same root, aren't they?
Yeah,
Same as the
Bitsuko.
word from earlier, mutzak. So earlier, mutzak means that something was cast. And then yitzukim, I guess that's a passive participle. They were cast. So it's a kal passive participle. And then we've got yitzukato or yitzuka, the noun that comes from the passive of something having been cast. Yeah, exactly. All right. And what's the root of makifim?
Cough. Cough. I guess. Compassion. Cough.
There's a strong dagesh in the kuf. What does it represent?
Oh, yeah, noon.
Noon,
Yes,
exactly.
noon.
So then we've got man and then kifim. So the im on the end just makes it masculine plural, but man kifim. What does the a and the e tell us about this word?
It's Hifil.
You feel participle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he feel participle. Ma, man. So mankif with a noon assimilates in and just becomes makif. Makifin. Okay. Good. Oh, Greg is here. Shalom, Greg. Good to see your smiling face. Do you want to read?
Come on,
Sure.
Rick.
Yeah, go ahead.
עומד על שני עשר בקר שלושה פונים צפונה ושלושה פונים ימה ושלושה פונים נגבה ושלושה פונים. Seems like I was saying lots of panim there.
Mm-hmm.
מזרחה. והים עליהם מלמעלה וחול אחריהם ביתה.
Baita. There are a lot of unstressed kamatz hays in this verse. Unstressed. So we've got tzfona, yama, negba, mizracha, milamala, and baita. What are all of these kamatz hay combinations doing? What do they mean?
Oh,
Directional.
hay.
Directional hay is generally not stressed. So that's why you see all the stress marks are penultimate. Safona, yama, negba. Audible or silent shva?
Silent.
Silent. It's silent because there's a short vowel before it and because there's a weak dagesh in the next letter. So negba. Also, when the syllable is stressed, it's always going to be a closed syllable with a silent shva. Negba. And mizracha. What is the root of mizracha?
Zerach.
Zarach. Weren't there a couple of twins? One was named Peretz and one was named Zarach.
Zerach. Was it
Or
Zerach?
Zerach. Exactly. Thank you for the correction. Peretz.
Today.
Peretz and Zerach. So Peretz is the one that broke forth in front of his brother, and Peretz is a breach, is a breaking forth. And then Zerach means it means something like shine forth. It's the verb used to
What
describe the rising sun.
Zrichat shemesh.
Zrichat Hashemesh,
Nice.
exactly. So the Mizrach would be the
East.
noun related to the shining forth of the sun. Well, that's the east. And if it's Mizracha, then it's towards the east, directional hey. Okay, what's the root of milmala?
Ma'al. Oh, ale. Ale.
Ale. Exactly. So the root is aleph. Oh my gosh. Ain lamed
Ain.
yod, which means to go up. So what's this mem doing?
It's it's from man. Me. It should be mean.
Or is it
Yeah.
participle?
above
Thomas, what did you say?
Participle? No. Double.
Not in
Mem
this
is
case.
not
Not in
normal.
this case. It's not a participle mem in this case. It's the same mem that shows up in the noun miktal or maktal. But here
there
it's
are
showing up as
two.
maktal. Very good. Very good. I was just talking about the first one. Now let's move back. What's the lamed
This is
for?
from.
Lamed
To.
is towards, and then the me
from.
So it's
From to.
towards the thing that is above. So
the mem is just part of the pattern.
Yes, mem is part of the pattern.
A
It's a
nounal
maktal pattern. It's a maktal pattern. Maktal pattern, which should show up like this. But of course, since the lamed is a yod, we don't get to see it. It just shows up as a vowel letter hey. So mala instead of malai, maybe. Good. And then why is there no dagesh in the lamed? Should be a
It's a
dagesh in
coal
the lamed.
mine.
Coal mine with a shva. Yeah. Is this the pausal form? Baita at the end of the verse?
Usually it's bait when it's pausal.
Habaita?
No, but habite. Oh, habite. Okay.
Okay.
So it is.
All right. So
Can be
here's
pausal,
let
yes.
me reword my question, I guess.
Did you what was the question again? My head's not right.
Is this in pausal form?
Yes, it
Baita?
is.
Okay. How does it look different if it's not in pausal form?
That patach at the beginning. Baita.
I think so. Baita. Baita. Right. Baita is probably the regular form, and then with the pausal, it lengthens the short vowel. Baita. Because the original was something like this. Bite.
Right.
Which then turns into bayit, takes a chirik instead of a segol to help break up the consonantal cluster. But it's still a segolet. All right, that's... Oh my goodness, this is the last verse. Who's going to read the last one? Well, it was short. I could have taken the Ashkenazi reading as well, which I think was verses 30 to 50 or something like that. But sorry, this is what I have. Who wants the last verse? The last dandelion of the season.
I'll take
Take
it.
it if nobody's gonna jump.
All right. Okay, Valdane, go ahead. You called it.
Yeah, you go.
Okay. They are bad. I said they are born. They are Vayyaqhel.
I think it's a kamatz katan. Ve'ovyo.
Yes.
Ovyo.
Ve'ovyo. Because it's a closed and unstressed syllable. Ve'ovyo.
Yo. Okay. Hey, fa. Say fa ho. Kma say. Sefat, Kos, Payrock, She, Shoshan,
Shoshan.
Shoshan, Al, Yeast, Bart,
Did you say Alpayim?
no, Apayim, Bart, Yakil, Yakil.
Yachil. Okay, that's a unit of liquid measure, a bath. I'm not sure if it's related to the word for a daughter. I don't think so, but I don't know. All right, this first word, Ovyo, is it a seglet?
Maybe.
Certainly. Absolutely. Think of the word like kodsho. It's got the same pattern. The only thing that's throwing us off is the yod. Ooh, can we think of some seglets that have a yod at the end? Yofi! Yofio.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yofio from
Yofi.
Yofi. So here's the, oh, no, it has to get a hold on, excuse me. Yofi has the stress right there. That's the absolute form. But in the suffix form, it becomes yofio, yofio, same as ovio or kodsho. Tefach is also a seglet, but that's not an O vowel seglet. That's a tifcha. It must be a chirik. Tifcha, tifcha. That's the cancellation mark, right? Where's a tipcha? Is there one here? Yeah, this is a tipcha. Right there. That's the name. No, is it a tav or is it? No, it is. It is. It's a tet, a hand breath. Anyway, so this is the part of the reading that I was referring to, that the thickness of this huge C was a hand breadth. That means what they were measuring was slightly less than all the way around on the outside. There's another maktal pattern. Maase. Svatkos Per Shushan. Okay. Since we have a little bit of time, is this a seglet? Kos?
Os. Oh.
Hint, the answer is yes. So we think of the seglets as having two syllables with penultimate stress. What we're looking at here is probably kaus, like this, kind of like malk. A king, melech, is a malk. Kaos was probably the original, and that ao turns into an o, kos. So chances are that's a seglet as well. Perach definitely is. Gets an a vowel because of the guttural. Alpayim, is that a seglet?
Aleph.
Elif
Yes.
is.
Yes. Yes.
Elif
Elif.
is the lexical form, but alp is the original. So same as malk. Alp. Like alpi would be my 1,000. And bat, yeah, I don't know the root of bat. Yachil. Wait, what's the root of yachil?
Hul.
Okay, I hear you.
Hul. Can be.
Okay, anything else? All right, let's run with that. If it's kul, then what does that mean?
Everything.
Yeah.
If it's kol, I think the root would be kaf lamed lamed.
Oh, kalal.
Yeah, can be.
Right, like klal or kalal.
Yeah.
Okay. Kul, I thought had something to do with measuring grain. Like
Oh, I didn't.
hukalet chitim. So if it's kalal, containing, then how do you parse this word? Yachil.
Huh?
See, I like your answer better, because if the root were kaf lamed lamed, then then in the he feel it would become yach. What is it? Yach.
Yachlil?
Yach. Okay, yachlil. I was thinking yechi yechiloti. No, I don't know. I'm trying to remember what how he feel does something different with the geminates. Like if you have
Right.
heavy noti.
Yeah, it sounds Japanese
Heavy,
actually,
it
Annie.
does. Heavy
Hakimoti, yeah.
like
Sweet.
heavy noti means I understood something. Oh, but that's a hollow root. Hesivoti. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Yachil, I'm wondering whether it could be from Yachol, but in the A-E pattern. Like it was able. I don't know.
It contained and able is a stretch though, isn't it? The contained.
Maybe, but then again, the word contained here is not inspired, so I'm not sure what to do
Right.
with the word Yachil.
Yeah.
And like it was
Oh,
able
yeah, it was able to hold,
to
right.
hold
Yes.
2,000 baths, or is
Its
it coming
ability.
from right, or is it coming
Yeah.
from kalal, which is to encompass or contain?
Mhm.
It's a
A
fun
mystery.
mental exercise. Anyway, all
Mystery.
right. We got to the end of it. Woohoo! We did it.
I have a question though, if I
Yes.
may.
On the
The
last one?
last slide.
Okay.
Yes, the word Elohim.
Alafim. Alpayim. It's different. So there's
Yeah,
the word
because
alafim,
Like
and then there's
2,000.
alpayim. So alafim means thousands, whereas alpayim is 2,000. Sorry. Okay. Did that answer your question, or do you still have a question?
Yes.
Okay. So it's spelled the same. In modern Hebrew, we would put an extra yod in here, bayim, like that, to know that it's dual. But in biblical times, just one yod.
Mhm.
Good question. Thank you for noticing. All right. Well, I think I've got some dinner to go to. Thank you all so much for coming and reading with me, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. So today was actually a double parasha, wasn't it? It was supposed to be both Vayyaqhel and Pekudei. So next week is Vayikra. Chazak, chazak, v'nit chazek. Okay, when you get to the end of a Torah or a book of the Torah, there's this blessing that you say, chazak, chazak, v'nit chazek. What does it mean? Chazak.
Strength. That
Chazak,
get
chazak, be
strong.
strong. It's an imperative, right? Be strong, v'nit chazek. What
And
binyan
we
is
will be
v'nit chazek?
strengthened. And we will be strengthened.
Cohortative
V'nit
letters.
chazek. It would have to have a hey at the end.
Nit
So it's
chazek, it's a
so nit.
hitpael.
It's a hitpael. It's not
Oh,
cohortative. It's just it's yiktol.
Yeah,
V'nit chazek.
nit chazek.
But you know
Yeah,
what? I like your answer. Why isn't it cohortative? Let us
yeah.
be strengthened. Or I guess the idea is supposed to be strong, and we will be strengthened, instead of we'd like to be strengthened. Okay, fair. Thank you. I appreciate that input. V'nit chazek means and we will be strengthened. So by studying the Torah, we become strengthened. All right.
So what is the
next week,
name? Are we going to Vayikra next week?
next week is
Okay.
going to be Vayikra. We're going to have to skip over the Pekudei because that was today's. And and let me just double check how many we have left. It's not that many. You remember what we're going to do after the Haftarot are over?
Weren't we
maybe.
going to do some Psalms? Weren't we going to look at
Psalms,
Psalms?
yes. Okay, so according to my calculation, today is the 22nd, 22nd Haftarah. We're not doing the 23rd one because that was also today's. So we've got 24, 25, 26, 27, only 4 left. And if any of those are doubled, then that's going to be even shorter. So basically in a month, we're going to be doing Psalms. Yes.
Yes.
And that means I need some suggestions.
Can we
whether
send
it's-
in our favorites
Yeah.
that we want to, yeah.
Yeah. And in fact, I wonder if you all can put together some suggestions. Maybe I'll take the top 3 or 4 and just poll the audience and see who wants to do what. And, give the people what they want. All right,
That's
cool.
my dog whining here.
All right. Thank you
Please.
so much for spending this time learning Hebrew. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. And be a light wherever you go, please. Yeah. I love you guys. All right. See you guys next week. Lito.
תודה רבה,
Shalom.
שלום.
Bye.
Shalom, everyone.
תודה רבה.
תודה רבה.